What's up, guys? It's me. It's the World that does everything, and today we are going through my 7 picks because I like the start of the last video. My 7 picks to win the Grand Slam of darts now, and my 3 honourable mentions. Again, it's not going to be a super long video, so yeah. In my honourable mentions, first I've got Chris Dobey. He's got a tough group with Damon Heta, Martin Lukeman, who made it to the final last year, and Van der Velde. I'm not sure if Van der Velde will stand a chance in this group. I'm now running it down to 3 already, and I'm not sure Martin Lukeman has that edge this year. He was an unknown to most people coming into last year's tournament, whereas we'll know what to expect from this year. Chris Dobey, he's been impressive over the last couple of Players Championships, and he's now also, there's always the chance, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Johnny Clayton, as said for Chris Dobey, always a chance, but he's got Danny Noppert, Lucas Vennig and Cameron Crabtree in his group. I'm not sure if he finishes second in that group, and then has to play Michael Van Gerwen in the second round. So yeah, that's why I've not gone so high up. Danny Noppert, I think he tops. Danny Noppert, I think he tops that group. Faces Gary Anderson, and then maybe has to run into Van Gerwen in an old Dutch affair. But Danny Noppert has been impressive at the Grand Prix. He's been impressive at the European Championship of darts. I'm saying he has a chance this year to at least go far in the tournament, I think. So yeah. First, of my actual picks, Nathan Aspinall. As I said last time for Nathan Aspinall, you don't know what turns up. So for Nathan Aspinall, I think in a group with Luke Humphries, Michael Smith and Alex Spellman, I think he finishes second in that group, or maybe even tops it. Luke Humphries is, last year he got knocked out of the group stage while being ranked #1 in the world. Like, that's a big deal. And I think if he runs into Damon Heta, who will finish second in that group, I think he could take out Damon Heta in the last 16, maybe even take out Chris Dobey or Luke Humphries in the quarterfinals, or even making it to the semi-final. And as I said for the Grand Prix, he needs to win the Players Championship or the World Championship to even move into that top 4 to get a guaranteed Premier League spot. Luke Humphries, number 6. As I said for him, last year he didn't make it even out the group stage. And we're in that group with Nathan Aspinall, who is always a threat in types of tournaments, like major tournaments. And Michael Smith, the 2022 World Champion. The 2022 champion, the 2023 World Champion. Yeah, Luke Humphries being the 2023 winner. I don't know if he makes it out of the group stage for this, but I think he needs to win this to keep up that race with Luke Littler for the #1 spot. I think Luke Littler might even take that #1 spot this tournament. But number 5, Luke Littler. I don't think Luke Littler makes past the last 16 in this tournament. Like, if we go to his group, he's got a pretty easy group with Daryl Gurney, Karol Selichek and Connor Scott. And then he has to play, if he wins that group, he has to play the second place of Lisa Ashton, Vessel Nyman, Josh Rock or Jan van Veen. That is a tough group as well. I think if Josh and Jan qualify, I don't think Luke makes it past them. Number 4, Josh Rock. As I said, tough group, but he's started to prove himself over these last couple of tournaments. I think he even makes a run at the World Championship next year, maybe even wins it. I'm gonna say, Josh Rock he's started to come into his own over the last year winning the World Cup, making it a World Match Play semi-final. I think he gets revenge on Luke Littler, knocking him out, even though he finished second in this group. Because I think number 3, Jan van Veen will finish first in that group. Jan van Veen, he's won the European Championship, beating Michael van Gerwen and Luke Humphries in the same night with a slice over his hand. Like, do you know how insane it is just to beat them two at 100%? And for him to not even be 100%, them to be in a better condition than him, and he still goes and beats them. I think Jan van Veen makes a run for this tournament, maybe even the semi-finals. Michael van Gerwen. If we go to Michael van Gerwen's group, he's got, in my opinion, don't shoot the messenger, an easy group of Gary Anderson, Bo Greaves and Nico Springer. I think he easily tops that group and easily makes it past Johnny Clayton, who will finish second in Group H. Makes it past Danny Noppert in the quarterfinals. And then he has to face, I believe, the winner of a quarterfinal, which I think could genuinely be Jan van Veen versus Josh Rock. And I think Michael van Gerwen makes it to the final of this tournament, but doesn't win it. Because my number 1 pick to win it, well, I'm wearing, yeah, you already know who it is if you're a darts fan. It's Stephen Bunton. Let's go Bunton mental. Easy group of Martin Schindler, Luke Woodhouse and Toy Lowe. I think he wins that group, makes it past Gavin Price, Rapid Ricky Evans, Stephen Belmont or James Wade in the next group. And then, yeah, then he has to play the winner of the other round of 16. I think he easily wins his group. I'm gonna say Stephen Bunton will not lose a leg until the last 16. Now the group stage matches are first to 5 legs. The round of 16 is a bit more awkward. I think that's first to. Let me check that for you actually. Sorry about the unprofessionalism of the job, but heyo, what can you do about it? If I go to last year's one to check the draw, knockout stage, yeah, it's first to 10 legs, first to 16 legs in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, and the final is also first to 16 legs. I think, wait, if I'm going to try and put it into a bit of a tournament tree, then come back to you. Right, sorry about that, I'm back. I think the last 16 will go like this. Aspinall will beat Damon Heta and Dobie will beat Luke Humphries, setting up Aspinall versus Dobie in the quarters. Bunton versus Price, Bunton will win. And Wade versus Woodhouse, James Wade will win that, setting up them two to face each other. Littler and Josh Rock will win. And Van Veen versus Daryl Gurney, and Jan van Veen will win. MVG versus Johnny Clayton, MVG wins, and Danny Noppert beats Gary Anderson. Right, my quarterfinals now. Aspinall versus Dobie. I think Aspinall takes out Dobie, making it to a semi-final. James Wade versus Stephen Bunton. I think Stephen Bunton takes out James Wade. Josh Rock will lose to Jan van Veen, and MVG will take out Danny Noppert, setting up Aspinall versus Bunton and Jan van Veen versus Michael van Gerwen. I think it'll be Stephen Bunton to knock out Nathan Aspinall, and MVG will knock out Jan van Veen and Stephen Bunton to win the whole tournament on, let me just check the date, on the 16th of September 2025. Stephen Bunton will be MVG in the final, and let me just check if that will take him up to number 1 in the world. Just need to number 3 in the world, so I won't take him up to number 1, no chance. Where is it? Prize money, there we are. And world ranking, just give me a little mini second. No, that will not take him up to number 3 in the world, but it will take him 150k. We'll put him on. It'll take him only 9,000 behind Michael Van Gerwen. So I think there's a very good chance Stephen Button can overtake Michael Van Gerwen if Michael Van Gerwen does not make the final, if Jan Van Veen does. Or if he doesn't win, then there's a good chance he could fall out of the top 4 and having to rely on a wildcard spot to qualify for the Premier League. But that is World Cup out.